going on, guys? It's Cynical, and today for you guys I'm going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts discussion video. Today I wanted to sit down and talk about exactly how popular is Kingdom Hearts. Now, for the most part, I know that Kingdom Hearts has a decent amount of following behind it, but it kind of got me wondering exactly how many people have actually purchased a copy of Kingdom Hearts, accumulating the total amount of sales. So I decided to do a bit of research and to see exactly what Kingdom Hearts games sold the most, the total amount of sales with Kingdom Hearts, and the results were pretty damn surprising. Now for me, I feel as if Kingdom Hearts' popularity is very low-key. It's a game that a lot of people have played, but for the most part, the majority don't really talk about it, and on top of that, Kingdom Hearts doesn't really get PR and advertisement like most popular major titles in gaming. For example, games like Minecraft or Call of Duty or even Destiny, Halo. All those games are very well known and they have extremely good sales, and the popularity behind those games are immense. But the other side of that is, you know, they've also got a ton of advertising, and it seems to be that Square Enix doesn't really have all too much advertising with Kingdom Hearts, and so it kind of feels like Kingdom Hearts as a whole sort of keeps on the down low, and on top of that, like, not many people really talk about the game itself. With that being said though, through going through the different sales and the total accumulated sales of all of the games, it's pretty clear to see that there is actually a decent amount of popularity behind Kingdom Hearts. And once I finished my research, I was really happy with the outcome. I was actually like sitting there smiling. I was like, wow, I really didn't realize that Kingdom Hearts had actually done this well. So let's sit down and talk about the sales of the different Kingdom Hearts games, and at the end we'll also go over the overall sales of Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts 1 ended up selling 6.4 million units in total, which I feel, you know, is pretty impressive. Kingdom Hearts 1, as it stands, is the best-selling Kingdom Hearts game out of the franchise, and I think a big reason behind why that is because Kingdom Hearts 1 was one of the earlier, you know, kind of PlayStation 2 games, which was pretty damn close to the launch. Kingdom Hearts 1 was actually advertised on the back of the very original fat PlayStation 2 box, which is really cool. I remember going around to my friend's actually a couple of weeks ago, and he had that exact box, and I was looking at the back of it, and it's actually got a picture of Sora's face. And that was really cool. That reminded me, because I used to have that exact same box. But yes, Kingdom Hearts 1 sold the best, mainly because it was pretty close to a launch title for PlayStation 2. Also, I mean, when people first found out about Kingdom Hearts, it was a pretty big deal, you know, like Final Fantasy, which was already popular at the time, mixing that in with Disney, which people had known about for years. I mean, Disney's been around for like ever. Mixing two like already popular franchises together to make something, you know, completely new and different was a pretty big thing back then, and I suppose that's kind of why Kingdom Hearts 1 did so well. Coming in at second place is Kingdom Hearts 2. It sold 4.3 million copies, which still is very impressive. So both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, which were of course PlayStation 2 games, they did a really good job selling on the PlayStation 2, getting just over 10 million copies sold all in total. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So let's move over to the handheld titles, and let's look at the two most popular ones. The first one is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, coming in at the first place in terms of what sold the best. For the spin-off titles, Birth by Sleep was it, selling just over 2 million copies. I think that's really impressive, especially for around the time. And then just below Birth by Sleep is Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which sold just over 1.5 million copies. Now, of course, there were tons and tons of popular titles on the 3DS, but Dream Drop Distance did relatively pretty damn well, just over 1.5 million copies, which I feel is super cool. Now, when we look at the remixes, let's look at Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5. So Kingdom Hearts 1.5 sold over 270,000 copies in its first month. That's between North America and Europe, not including Japan, because of course 1.5 came out a number of months before the rest of the world received it. So 270,000 in the first month, and then 2.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 sold pretty much the same, selling 275,000 copies in its first month between, of course, you know, Europe and North America. So, you know, relatively the same within their first month. Now, we gotta keep in mind that 1.5 and 2.5, they're not brand new games, they're just simply HD remasters. And that's a pretty damn impressive amount, especially in its first month. I mean, there's been tons and tons and tons of games that have sold just crazy amounts within its first week. But we have to keep in mind that, yeah, 1.5, 2.5, they're simply just HD remasters, and the people who are buying 1.5 and 2.5 are, of course, Kingdom Hearts fans, people who are already invested into the game itself. So for an HD remaster, I think that's a really impressive amount of copies sold. I couldn't actually come across any sort of data displaying the total amount of sales of 1.5 and 2.5. I can only really find the first sort of month sales, but to be fairly honest, yeah, for an HD remaster, that's pretty cool. Also, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 is on the top 10 list of Square Enix's best ever selling games. Kingdom Hearts 2 came in at the 10th place, and Kingdom Hearts 1 came in at 7th place. Of course, Final Fantasy 7 came in at 1st place, which I suppose you could say comes expected. Also, Kingdom Hearts as a whole, the whole entire franchise, is Square Enix's 4th best-selling franchise of all time. And on Square Enix's official business website, it states that the overall sales for Kingdom Hearts, you know, putting in all of the titles, all of their sales like together, is a staggering 21 million units sold. So I mean, from all that data, it goes to show that Kingdom Hearts has a decent amount of following behind itself. And even considering the fact that, you know, Kingdom Hearts has never really been on next generation, you know, hardware. I mean, it completely skipped the PlayStation 3 generation. We're still yet to receive Kingdom Hearts 3, which will be on the PlayStation 4. Considering that it hasn't been on those consoles yet, it's pretty impressive to see the amount of sales behind Kingdom Hearts. I mean, games like Call of Duty usually receives anywhere between, you know, 10 to 20 million sales. And honestly, you know, like, Kingdom Hearts isn't really too far off that when you look at Kingdom Hearts 1 selling close to 10 million with 6 million sales, you know, done, and Kingdom Hearts 2 had 4.3. I mean, it still is a long way away, but it's getting up there, you know, and it has sold a decent amount. And this definitely gives me hope for Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, it's very apparent that Disney is stepping up with the advertisement, and it seems to be that, like, Disney is getting a lot more involved with Kingdom Hearts than ever before. I mean, it kind of has always seemed to be that Disney didn't really care too much for Kingdom Hearts, and that Disney give the okay to Square Enix, but really Square Enix, they kind of by themselves in terms of, like, advertising, you know, the game and whatnot. But I mean, you know, Disney have been super cool with the HD remixes, with all the trailers, and Kingdom Hearts 3, I think now they know that, you know, there's a decent amount of hype behind it. A lot of people want it. I think we need to start getting more involved in it. So I feel as if Kingdom Hearts 3 could very well be the next best-selling Kingdom Hearts game. I really do have hope for that. The reason why is, I mean, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to be on the PlayStation 4, the very first ever next-generation Kingdom Hearts game. But on top of that, Xbox One. I think Xbox One is really going to help out with the game sales of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, a lot of people don't like the thought of Kingdom Hearts touching the Xbox, but there is a huge advantage and benefit of Kingdom Hearts going on to Xbox, and that is catering to a whole nother audience, which in conclusion means that Kingdom Hearts will ultimately sell more. But however guys, I've been Cynical, hopefully you have enjoyed today's video, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.